7,000 formal jobs, 70,000 formal jobs are lost and have been lost, and a big percentage, about 40% of employees are planning further reduction. That is according to the FKE. And we've seen this in so many industries, even as now in the private sectors as well. So from a legal standpoint, what laws exist and protections for employers are wanapatikana in this mass layoff?
Yeah, you know, again, I will start with the economic side, not in detail, but the issue is I've also seen data that suggests that there are about 150,000 workspaces in the country. I mean, offices, if you wish to call them that, desks or you know, whether it is offices or mechanic places, there are about 150,000 workspaces. But these workspaces or institutions reduce every other month. Why? Because you hear one company has gone away, and then another one has been closed by maybe KRA. Another one has not met this or that standard, has been closed down. So in a year, you find that about 10,000 of those have been closed. That simply means these workers who are in these institutions or offices have been rendered, you know, redundant. They cannot work. Now you're asking, what law then protects them? Definitely it is the Employment Act again. I mean, the Employment Act provides that if you are intending to scale down your workforce, you must inform the workers. You must give them their redundancy. You must prepare them. You must get, you know, counseling for them that you're going to be left. You have to go. And you must show a justification why it is that particular employee who has to be removed and not this other one. And that is a very volatile, you know, very delicate balancing act. Because how do you know who you are? As an employer, of course, you will know that in order to increase output, I have to take away this particular class of employees so that I can remain with this other class. But the employee will not understand it in that sense. Always the employee will imagine that they have been discriminated against. So the law provides for that kind of balance, but the actual decision on who goes and who remains is always delicate, both in the side of employee and in the side of the employer.
So what happens when now an employer does not bring the employee to the table and give them this notice that you're going to, you know, to get rid of you because of 1, 2, 3, you know, and just bypasses these procedures that are available in the Employment Act? What happens in that situation? Yeah,
you know, now that becomes a claim. That's why we have Minister of Labor